Hello everyone, and welcome to our introductory podcast video, obviously audio as well. We are in this video going to briefly go over sort of who we are as White Deer International Film Festival, who we are as people, what we're sort of providing and what we want to achieve. I am Mark Wisdom and I am the team's one of the main actors and also writer, producer, do a bit of everything really. We also have my good friend.
So I'm Alistair Railton. I'm writer and director and one of the festival directors as well. So, yeah.
And I'm Adam Sandy. I am a cinematographer and also whatever I am in the festival judge.
Festival judge, yeah, tech guy as well. Those are the little battles.
You always bring in the tech guy thing.
Because if without you, we'd all be screwed. Yeah. So so what is White Deer International Film Festival? So we are essentially a bi-monthly and annual sort of celebration of all things filmmaking. How that plays out is we have awards, so award categories, in the same vein as most of the film festivals, but we've got a few differences in there as well, which we kind of are quite proud of, want to promote, want to push as being sort of the main thing about White Deer International Film Festival. So like I say, bi-monthly, so every other month we announce winners in certain categories. For example, best cinematographer, best directing, best acting, things along those lines. If you want to check them all out, go to our website and have a look. But also at the end of every year, we're going to round up all those winners and just throw a big party. Really, throw an event which people can come to, look at some great films, see their films, meet people, network, do everything that all filmmakers love to do, meet other filmmakers and things like that. So that's sort of how it works in a nutshell. Of course, there is more information on the website. If you want to check that out, feel free to do so. But we do have a few differences, of course, and Alistair's
that we do. So we're based in the East Midlands. So for our national audience, obviously, hopefully you guys will know where that is: Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire, Northamptonshire, Leicestershire, Derbyshire. And for our international community, we're essentially we're about 2 hours north of London on average, featuring cities such as Nottingham and Lincoln and Derby and Leicester and places. So we're quite in places a rural region, but with a lot of urban development. And essentially what we're trying to do is tempt out the creativity that is in this region, because there is a bit of a dark spot in the East Midlands for creativity. Most will either head further south or maybe go to Manchester, and we really want that hub in East Midlands. We want to sort of build something from the ground up, a celebration of creativity, which will be demonstrated in the variety of films that are sent here. So we do offer a small discount to any filmmakers who are based in the East Midlands, and the criteria being the majority of your cast and crew have to have been from the East Midlands, one of the counties mentioned before, or your film was filmed in the East Midlands. So further details are on our website, make sure to check it out. And I think the White Deer International Film Festival, what we're really looking forward to seeing is having our annual event where people from all over the country and all over the world can come to our event, which will be based in a town called Grantham. And we've got a great big cinema screen rented out, and we'll have a big networking event. We can all meet our fellow filmmakers and swap stories, share experiences, and as Mark said, have a really good time. So we hopefully will see you there. And now our extra bonus feature of the White Deer International Film Festival is our podcast section, which Adam, I believe, is on you.
So this is essentially the introduction to the podcast. So the podcast will feature people who have submitted and won awards in the festival. It's just basically us interviewing people who submit, and kind of just building on that creative community that we're wanting to build just by talking about the films that we've made, talking about the challenges that we've faced, seeing how other people have made their films, just because that's a thing that we talk about constantly in our jobs as filmmakers, and in kind of like judging the awards as well, just how things are made. So it's just building our community based on interviews with people who have submitted to the festival, basically.
Exactly.
So we're going to be doing at the moment a monthly podcast, and hopefully we may expand from there as and when we build up more people to have on the podcast. And it's going to be quite a relaxed chat, I think, with people about filmmaking, basically. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. So we'd love as many submissions as possible. People that are interested, we'd love to sort of get to know you.
And also all the different roles in the filmmaking process: writing, directing, acting, set design. The more things that we don't have direct experience with, the better. Really, I think learning the things that we don't know about is which is vast. I mean, there's things that no one knows everything. So the more that we can learn and discuss with people, the better.
Absolutely. So in a nutshell, that is White Deer, White Deer International Film Festival. We are so excited to get this started, to meet people, see some films, and just start something good. So thank you very much for listening. What we're going to do now is we're also going to start recording some interviews with us three individually, so you can get to know a bit more about us, what we do, and you'll see the formula of how the interviews are going to work in the general sense. So watch those. Look forward to meeting you. Thank you very much. Bye.